Howdy, howdy. Good evening. How is everyone tonight? So we're going to continue with our Twitch stream museum. I believe we're in Wailon. Yeah, we were in Wailon, and we're working on getting our 8th star. And then I think we might head over to Momento Mile and see if the walls aren't going to give me a pain. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and unpause. We can go for it.
Wolf.
All right, we're still working on curing ill.
You're dialed into 2-point radio.
Curing ill staff.
Wolf,
exposing criminals.
Things aren't always as they seem or how they sound. Why don't you think
we have the start of our money-making machine over here.
Attention. If you touch a botany exhibit and become unwell or otherwise digested, the museum is sorry,
probably
but not
at least finish this little bit. Yeah.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being
I'm gonna lower the volume of the game just a little bit. Did not mean to do that.
There's a crate on the helipad. Oh, and the expedition team have returned safely. Also good news.
She sounds so disappointed that the staff came back alive and well. There's some plants over here. We're just gonna move over here. Oh. All right.
Announcement.
And we'll change that to our blue.
Should wait for help indefinitely.
Okay. And that looks a little too close. I'll have to figure something out with that. That's ideally plenty. Okay, we've got a box right here. And Howard has Afterlife XP. A pristine blooming buffoon. It does require a hot climate, so we're just going to send that to my inventory for right now.
While security takes a break.
Because I think I've already got one over here. Yeah. What I don't have is I don't have the knowledge on that. Or I could have one more knowledge. I'll have to think about if I want to destroy that or not. Uh-oh, we're losing. We are losing money though. Let's see, what is our biggest single expense? Staff. It's probably because I have so many security. Oh, well, and it went back up to over 1 million, so okay, so we have this as our ocean. Let's check to make sure these guys are okay. Yeah, they both appear to be fine. Pristine and epic. Okay. I feel like my little zapper boy over here is like lonely. Let's see. Let's see if we can't possibly get him a buddy. I hear the airplane, or the airplane. The train. What if we do ranked cheese? There we go. Let's do detailed. Start expedition.
There's nothing to buy.
I was thinking what I might do
Departing now. I'm always so
is, and I know I did this before, and I got rid of all of them. I don't know why I'm going there. I want to go through this. So we can do you. And we'll get you some extra XP, helicopter damage. Yeah, that's fine. And now I gotta get used to doing them going down here to find them. I believe this one is the same as there, so I think this one is the next piece that we'll go to. We can use the expedition handbook. I don't have anyone that has a tent. I could say Misfit. That sounds fine. Misfit and Tarquin over here. We'll do detailed. And go ahead and go.
our understanding of the universe will keep being wrong.
My dog is barking like there's someone at the front door. Because there is.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
Hold on. Hold on one moment.
Do I sound the same to you? Well, here's the story. I was kind of sick over the weekend, feeling a little dizzy, experiencing some headaches, producing much more light than usual. Doc told me I had lightheadedness. Next thing you know, they're unscrewing my head, replacing it with a new one. Still feeling out if they got the right model.
And that is why I don't open my front door.
Announcement.
Okay.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
Let's go ahead and open the box. And we got our skeleton in. Fantastic. Did we already have one? We already did have one. Okay. Even better. Okay. Oh, wait, now he's pristine. Okay. Awesome. I absolutely didn't even realize we had that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect these. And this one. And this one that no thief apparently was able to touch. Not that I'm not tempting fate. I am by no means
Strange.
trying to attempt fate. Hey, Misfit. How are you? I think I tried to set up Streamlabs so my friends that stream on Twitch can have an auto shout out. So thank you for being the guinea pig on that one. Oh, we got a dilemma. Let's do a poll. So we have what a wreck. Delving deep below the surface of the network of gargantuan caves, the team finds an old shipwreck. Do we leave it be or hunt for treasure? Start poll. Yeah, I am absolutely horrible, and I always feel bad because I'm just like I mean to do a shout out for someone, but I have like 2 people that come in at the same time, and so I've got to be like, I've got to either got to choose, and I know I'm going to forget the other one. So I'm hoping it should be on like your first chat or your first message anytime you come in. So I try to do that. That's through Streamlabs, because I've got OBS with Streamlabs attached. So it has a cloud bot that one of my friends, I Am Zam, was telling me about. Hunt for treasure. Let's go. Nothing. The team swear they would have found something eventually, but they always say that and are only right sometimes. Expedition time plus 7 days. That's okay.
What botany means, but you're in the right place.
It happens. Okay, we're going to... Got all this. I got my bathroom to check for boggy men when those come in. We're gonna come over here, and this is going to be my dinosaurs, my prehistory old dead things. Over here to the building. Let's do... All right, we're just gonna go over like so.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
And then we'll just do like that.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Yeah, we're gonna do there. Up 1. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. That we're going to do the big fancy door right here. Beautiful. Okay, and then we got to put security into it because I don't trust anything. There's a extension or some kind of what is it? There's an integration thing that you can do that is that's part of OBS.
Find anything old?
Tiger shark. Beautiful. I don't have a place for him, so he goes to inventory. Let's... Oh, hold on. That was a start expedition. This one, we can open the crate. There goes to the boa conductor skeleton, and this thing needs to be called for a janitor. Where did we get that? Oh, for marine life. Oh, but we did get... Where is it? There we are. Oh, our first tropical fish. Pristine. Awesome. And I can't even display him because I don't have a spot for him. Let's go back here. Why's there gotta be helicopter damage? Send Kirk with you. Send Kirk and Misfit. There we go.
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Okay, so what I think we're gonna do, I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna have a big, huge, of course it's not gonna let me do that. We'll do it like so, and then I want there. I'll do it right here.
A list
And a
took roughly
nice-
20 of the most expensive ingredients on the market and said, hey, what's not to like? With that many ingredients, it's bound to help you. The whole you, any way you want.
There we go.
It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant.
All right, book stand. We're gonna do prehistory. We could probably fit this behind there, but we're not going to. We're gonna put that. Can we like close that out? Thank you.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
Yeah, well, we're not quite there yet. This has got a little bit of building to do. There is that plushie stands. Yes. We want prehistory. Where is haunted? Oh, that's the Sonic balloon stand. I want the prehistory. Space haunted, aquarium, botany, prehistory balloon. There we go.
Expedition complete. So, what's in the box?
Rocks. And we're gonna do a prehistory onesie right up here in front. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have this be like right here. And then we'll put in, no, I'm gonna have to finish this out. No, I can do here. No. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Window. There we go. So we got like a little storefront window right there. Lot of windows, lots of windows. But I honestly do not like the dinosaur bin. So we're actually gonna use the nether bin. We've got boggy bin. So let's go ahead and complete that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna close that because that is not open.
That's where you work.
Pause the game. Let's see. I believe, yeah, I did away with the bathroom. I might put like a little staff bathroom right here. Let me go do that real quick. Right here. Where is it? Bathroom 2x2. That is mine. That's the one that I use for staff. And then we're going to close it for right now. And it's only going to be for staff. Okay. This one is closed. This one is closed. Do I have one in here? Yeah, I have one right here. Closed. I got to remember to reopen all these things back up. This one's closed. Closed. And I think that's it. Okay.
Receive training to be less useless and more useful.
We are waiting for Boggyman to come out. We're going to speed it up a little bit. There we go. Right there. Found him.
Those desperate for the toilet are reminded that you have so much to look forward to.
No, that's the staff guy. Okay. Please tell me that there's someone coming to get him. I think that's security. Okay, I think there's got to be a way to do some lights outside.
Thieves were caught before they could escape.
You. Another one right there. Caught. You are staff. Hold on. Do I remember? Yeah, your staff. Okay.
On 2-point radio. We're back on 2-point radio. Whoever we are. You're listening to the recently removed and more recently replaced face of Harrison Wolf.
Okay, do we have... Yeah, we've got another security guy right there. Okay.
Something from a listener now, but the paper looks blank. Must be my new eyes. Those mad scientists can take my words, but they can't silence my voice.
You know, out of context, this is really creepy. Oh, you.
Assistant needed in cafe.
There's another one.
Are hungry.
I just got 7 more, and then I can delete this bathroom and never have to do this again. Did he get caught? Okay, good. Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, historically, there were people that, like, allegedly would climb up
Someone is stuck in the museum.
bathroom
May need dislodging.
pipe of, like, castles. I mean, that's a really crappy way to enter the castle, but, I mean... Okay. That's heist is done, so we can reopen all the bathrooms. But I mean, 7 more, and I finished that particular quest, and then I can stop doing that. Because my security is actually pretty tight. Yes, that was an intended pun. It is World Otter Day, by the way. There's the boa conductor. We're going to attach that to the exhibit. The exhibit is actually in my inventory right now. So we are going to decline that one. Okay.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
reopen this so I can actually see. The edit room. Yeah, let's do this with the blue. Give the employees something that they can listen to. You know, something kind of nice. Something that's not a certain song that gets played ad nauseum every holiday season. Trying to think, because I've really got a lot of space, and this one's really going to be about. Can we fit this right here? Yes, we can. I like doing this like right here, and then we can flip it and use the other one. See, that doesn't fit. We can do here.
Assistant to the cafe. That's where you work now.
Let's see, where can we put this? I wish. Can I fit that right there? No. That would be cool if I could. Where do I want to put this? Oh, we could put this like one here. One there. We can do that. I think I like the leaf out of all three of them.
Toilet facilities are currently overwhelmed. We apologize for any inconvenience or incontinence.
And then we can do the dino heads. We're gonna move that over here. Put that in front of. And what is this ancient bonehead statue?
False alarm. There are two sides to every story and every piece of paper. The question was on the back. Sorry about that, Michelle. I can read you loud and clear. Let's see.
Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, we could do. I've got the spear too.
And see what happens. Pretty freaky. I hope you got what you wanted. That's our show, folks. Time to ice my new face.
Okay, there's that. What I would like to have is.
Our gift shop has low prices. It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
Now let's do one more room. Something else for me to close while we. And we're gonna have a door right there. I take it back. We'll have a door right here. Trash can right there. Where's the sink? There it is. We'll do 2 sinks and a hand dryer.
Guests waiting to buy a ticket are asked to bear with us indefinitely.
And obviously got to have the window. Reminder to wash your hands. Because there are... Actually, no. We'll do this. There we go. Window at the end. What else can we have? We can do this behind each one.
We stopped them, obviously.
On that side, and then on this side, we're just gonna do the, we'll do the toilet paper. Come up 1. Angle up. There we go. And then for the door, we're gonna have... There we go. Dinosaur.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Why are you throwing a fit? There. Fine, we'll just do that for right now. Once I expand it up, I'll do more.
Announcement: our health and safety standards
It's
are being
this way? No.
respected.
Had a 50-50 shot. There we go. All right. Now here we can start putting in things like, here is our amber gecko, which is one of my favorites of the amber. And then we can do like the amber stuff here. But we are just going to, in part, we're just going to put down what we've got.
We would sell more tickets if someone worked in the ticket booth. Sadly, I can't.
Okay, we'll put that there. Because what I wanted to do was to have this come out like so. All right, we've got, right now this is probably my most impressive statue, so we'll go ahead and put that one there. Nothing's permanent right now. We're just kind of placing stuff down. And
Guests needing the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home.
it's a sad part about getting pristine stuff is that then you're just like, you want to be able to keep it, you want to be able to display it because you finally are getting the pristine stuff, but then you're like, but I've already got like a dozen of them, so do I really need this one more? Okay, so I'm gonna have over here, I think like this side is going to be some of my staff, specifically I want...
Someone should probably help them.
a camera room right there. Or should I have it be the 3x3?
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Hold on, what we're gonna do. There we go. Let's have that be like right there. Donuts and coffee. Coffee like right there. And then we can get the nether bin. Actually, we're gonna do the Tron bin. Hey, Yellow Cat. How are you?
Cafe requires assistance.
Put a window right there. Have that? Yeah, we've got all of that. Do I have everything that is available? Yes, I do. Okay, if we slide these over here, can I slide? How far over can I slide this? Not very. We put that right there. We can fit a door right there.
Caught in the act. What a bad guess.
Yeah. Because we can just put that like so. And then we'll put in a nice staff door right there. Let's see. Over here, I want to do... Oh, you're...
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting.
Okay, fine. We're just going to do like this and like that. You know, this isn't even in the center. We're going to just... There we go. That's closer to the being in the center anyway. Oh yeah, it's thinking that these are not visible. But before guests do get out here, I do need to make sure that we have at least something like that and one of those. Put one like right there. Yeah, these are like no decoration at all. And then we're gonna put in a really nice staff room right here. Two desks. Where is... There, the chest. Wish you could put this in like other rooms too. We'll do right there because this is all going to be behind the scenes anyway.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
We'll do yeah, we'll have the microwave over here. television back in there in the corner. Just so it's really obnoxious. Hold on. I can color this. No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Right here. There we go. So we got a little play area over there.
Needed in cafe. The guests are hungry.
What else can we get in here? Oh, the filing cabinet. Yeah, we'll put that. Put a couple of those there. And then we can do... Oh, we can get a water cooler right there. We'll have a couch there. Couch there, and what we'll just have a third one like right there.
The camera room is currently offline. Don't do anything funny.
One second, that. Let's do this. Like so. Can we fit... We move these all the way down. But we can fit that right there. Perfect. Oh, and then we need that stupid box thing. I'll put that right there, and then we'll get this colored, of course, right there.
Check out the deals in the gift shop. They might be too good.
Put those two right there. I know, it's... Throwing a fit. We'll have the water right there, and this one right there. Works for me. And then we'll put in, for now, we'll do that with a door right here.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Yeah, we'll accept that. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, we are almost out. So if we're gonna put this right there. So we can take and we can duplicate this one. There we go. And then we're going to duplicate. Duplicate the plushies. Eventually I'm going to find a spot that I can put him. Put this over here. So we can fit the plushies. Right there.
Announcement.
Okay.
Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Near a prehistory rock. Those are prehistory pebbles. Prehistory rock. There we go. And this is, of course, it's boring. We're gonna do entertainment, so it will not be boring anymore. And we can add some plants.
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Let's see, and then we have the fern. Put in like so.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper.
There's
the show
that.
delves into the world of archaeology, the otherworldly, and invisible
Add some
scientists.
of those, and
First up, we go live to our very own Monty Barnett, who's aiming to become the first person in history to untangle the legendary Guardian Knot, a feat that, according to legend,
okay,
will
I
grant
feel
him
like
unlimited power.
Hello, Haley.
I want, I obviously want some more stuff. Let's see. I've already got this one finished. I could use this one. I think this is the same one as the boa. Let's see if we can't get that one. Oh, look at that. We're not going to go to when we have the helicopter damage. We'll get Expedition Journal. Let's go. He sounds like he's having problems. What else would I like to do? Some of them are just like, they're either, well, like this one I think is really expensive. Yeah, 21,000. Injury, we can take care of that.
Assistant needed to restock gift shop.
Oh, because I keep...
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Okay, so this thing has full stats.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
What I'd really like to get is all of these types of artifacts. What are they? They are, well, all the ones that would look like they're like the Flintstones or something. So like this would be like the TV. Have some different... Getting the other foot might be interesting. Having a better quality of this one would be better. Let's see, we've got to do that. We can take off one injury.
Staff look like they need some training.
put that right there. We'll put in a bench. Go perfect right there. Put this, hold on. It's gonna be on those three. I will put it like right there. Okay, what do you want? You want a layered rock. Yeah, I think we're gonna send this one back just a little bit further. I mean, I've got space. We're just gonna send it one square back.
Attention, the expedition team have returned. Good for them.
And we're gonna put this right over here. And before anybody's like, oh, but that looks like the same. What we can do is we should be able to come over here. And we can change them out. Looks like we got a shiny new sticker. We'll put in a couple of plants.
Toilet facilities are currently overwhelmed. We apologize for any inconvenience or incontinence.
There we go.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
General, we had, oh, okay, we got the Twisted Torsos statue. So that's done. Crate is back. We got 2 of the 3 crates are back. Let's go ahead and come back here. Oh, we got moles. We got moles. You know what? I put in a security booth over here. I did not put in any security. So let's just fix that. We'll put this right here. We'll put in a second one right there. Yeah, it's a shame we're not paranoid or anything. There we go. Okay, can't put one there. I'm not too worried about over there. Let's... We are going to do... right there. And right there. Hey, Mizu. We are going to head back over here. And we have, oh, just in time for the third one to get back. And we are fixing to go for an ad break.
I found a scroll inscribed in an ancient text at my local supermarket. After years of study, I'll now read it aloud for the first time.
Yeah, happy Otter Day. It is World Otter Day. There we go. We've got one. Where is it?
Don't forget to pick up milk pilchards.
Oh, there he is right there. Oh, there's one. They've already caught one of them. There we go.
On your way home from work.
I certainly won't.
Caught him.
But what's my weekly shop got to do with this incredible linguistic discovery?
See, it's things like this that make me not want to get out of bed in the morning.
Assistant to restock gift shop. Please and thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and pause for our first ad break. And we're back.
Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
Are we still under the heist? No, we are not. Okay, we've got 3 helicopters. Or 3 boxes. Nimbledon! I'm gonna send that to my inventory right now. Just because the dinosaur room is all the way on the other side of the... all the way on the other side of the museum. There's another footprint. We're going to send that to my inventory as well. And what did we bring back here? I am 3 for 3 for what I wanted. We're going to send that over back to the inventory.
Guests needing the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home.
This was the left. And I got the right. So we'll put that...
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
let's pull this over here. We pull this like so. A positive event coming up. It didn't post it, or I didn't see it. Let me double check real quick. Hold on. I'm double checking because I'm not even seeing that I'm connected. Hold on. We're gonna go back to the main menu. Hold, we're gonna go back to the be right back screen. I am still on because this should be yeah, it's not showing my Twitch integration. I'm trying to think of where the... I mean, it's been a while since I've done this, but it was under settings. It's not under credits. No, that's... Go back. Where is it? Or did it just suddenly... It's the video thing? I don't think I've got it. Yeah, because it should be like, I would think it, I thought it was like another tab on settings. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on one moment. Go to settings of the menu, head to the far right tab. It's the video camera. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, because there should be... There's a tab that I'm missing. Click the settings on... Okay, let me... Yeah, because that's... Yeah, I'm missing a tab. Hold on one moment. Let me quit and let me reload. You don't have it either? Okay, let me look, if not, because that's gonna be an issue. And I had a bad update. That's possible. Yeah, it's not there. Now I'm sad. Okay, let me... check. Let me check one more thing real quick while... There we are. I am going to check. I know they have... Let me see. I know they've been having issues with the integration. Okay, so I'm looking at their... So this is really good to know. So the Twitch integration appears to be off a little bit. I'm looking in their Discord and I just typed in integration in the search. And someone posted, has anyone gotten an issue where the person fires off an event using Twitch integration? It doesn't let anyone know what happened. They used to be a pop-up. Right now someone triggers those and we just shrug and move on. So on May 22nd, hey Triton. Got a nice shout out there for you from Streamlabs integration. Abby posted that on the 22nd they had a hotfix for role selector not displaying all roles and available for staff player and Twitch integration, which I've got that bug too because it's been very hectic week, so we missed the notes. Sorry about that. If anyone does see a problem with Twitch integration pop up, please let us know. We're hopeful the last few hotfixes to the chat is staff. So they've been trying to work on the staff. And that's going backwards. So I'm going to come here. See, there's been a post. Okay, someone else said, I'm assuming it was a glitch, but every time... Oh no, that's a different thing. There is really frustrating. I'm looking. I might just have to report it as a bug real quick. Because everyone else is like, oh, there's other issues. Yeah, let me really quickly. I'm gonna fire off a bug report. If y'all will bear with me for just a moment. Let me see. Okay. I tried raiding you at the end of my... But Twitch wouldn't let you. What is up with Twitch? Other word game. We'll say gameplay. I guess it's really more others. Connection problems. Sure. Let's see. Twitch integration features are not displaying and I am unable to connect to my Twitch streams for positive, negative, random events. I need my money. That's what I need. Might have to switch over to an actual profitable museum. Oh, select a platform. Windows. Steam. Game version. Hold on. I gotta go back to the main menu. I need to see what stream version I've got. Jeez. Okay. Okay. What version? 2.18 13395. Yeah, I've got the latest one. Is that it? There's no more drop down things that you want? Okay, step 1. Write a step. Please describe the action you think triggered the bug one step at a time. I open the settings. It's not there. I can grab... Hold on. Let's see. Let's come over here to settings. We'll just do screenshot. Not that one. So yeah, I appreciate bearing with me on this because this is important to report that. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for this picture that I literally just took. I want to see where it is on my disk, my desktop. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Nope. Okay, what? Oh, I need to drag and drop it there. There we go. Yeah, I only need to have, please add screenshot. I literally just closed that folder. Upload screenshot. Let me upload the exact same picture a second time. It's other Steam hotfix. Yeah, that everything. Publish. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Did it ever? Yeah, and I had the other bug too. So that at least alerts them to the fact that there's an issue. You might need to address that by posting that onto the their chat or their Discord, I mean. I'm gonna pick a different one, a different museum. If that's okay with everyone. Let's see, what's this one? This one's got 500,000. I think this one was we'll go back, we'll go here. Well, it's not so much the museum that makes me happy because I was wanting to go into Wailon, but I need the donation bins. This one only gets on my nerves because I don't know how the walls are gonna work. Because sometimes this one I was having issues with the walls.
And this is Digging Deeper, the show about aliens, science,
yeah, I appreciate that.
Anomalies. Let's kick things off
I
with a question
think I should be able to. In theory, I should be able to.
Carnivorous dinosaurs cohabiting in caves suggests that these dinos were actually house pets. rather than terrifying predators. Ugh. To answer your question,
No, I have I got the staff bug.
From Pebberly Frog Sanctuary. Professor.
Hello, Haley. It's an interesting question,
After
but I'm personally not
it got
convinced by these
fixed.
paintings. I mean,
I was like, oh, there's the cliffhanger plant. No, I was gonna say, Miju, if you will remember, next time you come in after we get this fixed, I'll either try to remember to see if I can't figure out how to either reimburse points or next time you come in, remind me and I need a bigger. Does this have to be heated? No. And I'll run it on my end.
You're the expert.
Let me go through though real quick. You go up there. Okay, I want Twitch. Go to creator dashboard.
Museum is currently on fire.
Why is it? It's always on fire.
Happen here.
Viewer rewards. Ah, I missed it. What's on fire? I wish it would tell me what was on fire.
What a bad guest.
It's usually either something over here. There it is. It's this thing. Where is my staff? Janitors. You, come here.
Attention, the expedition team have returned.
Oh, I haven't been here, so I don't know about the I don't know how the wall has been managing. Let's see. I'm going to Okay, I'm going to turn those points off. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Here, we'll do I'm gonna edit that down to. I'm gonna edit the name thing down to 500.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires.
Although honestly, if y'all just ask, I'd probably do it anyway. All right. Okay, I'll go back and adjust that in a little bit more. Oh, I think I know how to do that. If I go over here. Right now. Okay, pause, redemptions. I know I saw it over here. Maybe. Okay. That doesn't work either. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how to redeem points, but we'll figure something out. All right. There we go. I think he's only got maybe not you, him.
Security guard.
He's got one more.
Stand. There's money in it for you.
All right, Multramatic 3. I'm gonna hold on to that. You. I want another one. This one. I seem to remember that one was like really hard to get to, but. All right, we have Angel Kitty is going on there. Not gonna send someone who's got fire experience.
Is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Yeah, I don't have none of my Twitch integration works and is up anymore.
On exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Where did I put my... Oh, here it is. No, we're not going to sell my syrup tree. So this thing is a... looks like a giant one of these things.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
Okay, do we have... That's at least not quite as bad. I feel like I should probably expand this out. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do this to here. Yep, that's just a clock. Here we go.
Cannot provide spaceship parking at this time.
News now of a terrifying occurrence. A family holidaying in the Bone Belt Triangle, a hotspot for unexplained disappearances.
Okay, I want...
Returning to their sun loungers to find their belongings had been swallowed by the thieving phenomenon. The group found that its clothes, a set of car keys, and a basket of
all of
egg
these to be
sandwiches
moved
had
down
vanished into
here.
thin air. Witnesses, dressed in ill-fitting garments, later confirmed they'd seen the items disappear, but were unavailable for further comment after driving off at speed in a family saloon while munching pungent snacks. That's a real head-scratcher.
Okay, where is... There's the other one.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
Although... Oh, we got an expedition dilemma. Let's just start selling these. That's going to help raise a little bit of money. Go check on our dilemma with a poll. We have a treasure hunt. As your team navigates a network of tunnels, a powerful earthquake creates a fissure ahead, preventing progress. So do we search fissure for treasure? Do we jump over the gap? Or do we head back to the chopper?
The museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects. Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Because I need more room for... And although this is just epic and that one is pristine, so we could take this one and we'll chuck it over here.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
Alright, we're gonna move this back here. Search for treasure. Did I really misspell that? Okay, we're gonna stick that right there. This is gonna go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick this up and go right there. Yep. We're gonna move this. Put that right there. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Put that right there. That goes right there. And this we can sell. But they do need a staff room over here. So let's add a staff room. Let's do 5x3. We can do... Yeah, does that... Yeah, of course it would do that. Hold on. This copy over here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's take this off. We'll add screen there. We'll have that goes there. And we'll add a doorway right there. Actually, what I think we could do is we could probably get away with if we pick this up. It'd be right there. And then we'll add the security trellis right here. And we'll put in hand dryer right there. Okay, I'm thinking...
Curses, curses, curses. We've got things you can buy, and they're all absolutely
We'll add this over...
Attention. Botany exhibits are alive, but not as you.
It's just the marketing. I'm fine with that. We'll add that over here, which...
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
That one right there. We'll move this down here.
Attention.
There we go.
Thieves have been prevented from escape.
And I could effectively make this a hallway that would then connect over to here. So let's pick this up. Yeah, that's gonna be like, yeah.
Stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Hold on. There we go. So that kind of goes back to a staff area, which is what I really wanted back this way anyway.
Assistant.
We'll just do that.
That's where you work now.
Okay, guys, it is not go back here zone or here either.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Put the doorway right there. I'll put a doorway right there so they can access it. Oh, here's the big thing that I've got all for the ready for the science. Let's go ahead and grab this.
Can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
All right, have a good evening. See, this is better than what we've got, so let's... Can I set this down somewhere? Okay, I want to take this, pick that up. Where is? There we are. Let's grab this.
No smoke without fire. This is one of those times.
Tour setup. Something else is on fire. Where's my... Okay. I need to spread this stuff out. Because that's becoming a trap for... that. Okay. So, in here, in my work zones, you're in botany, you're in space. Oh. There. That should take care of that. And that as well. Okay. That was on me. I thought about doing something in Sandbox. Doing a little bit of an experiment just to see like what each type of exhibit does as it breaks down. There's that. We're gonna put him like right there. Security.
Joining me now is self-proclaimed spirit medium Zuzu Bridal Paddock. Zuzu, I understand you're going to connect with one of my dead relatives live on air.
Yes, the voice is a start.
Yeah, would y'all be interested in kind of putting a pause on the streams? Or on the stream, and we go over. Well, let's head over to Sandbox
Jeremy?
and
Not really.
do some stuff for science.
Marcus?
Yes.
Does that sound fun?
I knew it. Your father?
Nope.
Brother?
Because I don't want to do anything. Because this is losing money.
Goldfish.
Of course you were.
I have a message from him.
But he's still alive.
Well, he won't be for long if you don't feed him soon.
Thanks, Zuzu.
Okay.
And for those of you who want
Let me do a quick save on this. I always do a quick save and then I come out here.
spiritual,
So let's do save and quit because that's just double saving. We'll go over to here we'll go over to sandbox mode. I guess it really doesn't matter which one we do. These were just to kind of show off what was there. And look at stuff. Okay. So let's set this up. I want something that's got really a lot of just space. And I'm kind of leaning towards Pebberly Heights. I want to do creative. This is going to be for science. There's going to be buzz. Thief threat none. Plots all unlocked. Starting cash all of it. Starting kudosh sure. Donation multiplier all of it. Salary multiplier. No, they don't need to make money. Monthly grant as much as I can get. Disable curate. Choose whether or not you want curator class objectives. So we're going to turn that off. Unlock all kudosh items. Yes. Unlock all enlightenment items. Unlock all custom contraptions. Yeah. So this is as much as I can get of let me just do what I want.
At the dawn of time, the county's first citizens looked to the stars and thought, what's going on over there? In some sense, we've come a long way. We no longer, most of us anyway, believe that the sky is a massive ceiling, or that the moon is the sun's evil twin. But in other ways, including literally, we're exactly where we started.
So what I want to do... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna place a helipad there.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2-Point Radio. Does something feel familiar? Then you must have
Okay,
an
I
exquisite
want...
taste. For the uninitiated,
Open this. Does it actually... Oh yeah, it does give me the one thing. Okay. So what I would like to do, we're gonna need to...
Guests found asking me questions will be made an example of. Thank you.
hire people. There's a botanist. We can do, I don't want to put anything out just yet. Since we don't have thieves, we can actually put stuff out in the open. We might as well... Where's the admission booth? Am I just blind? Those are all info booths. That's a sprinkler. Lemonade, that's coffee. Okay, Ed. Does it have to be in a building then, or? Oh, there it is. Or whatever. We're just gonna give 2 of them. Okay.
Donations out of the goodness of their hearts.
Okay, what I
Shame.
would really like Oh, I guess I need to no, we're not gonna do Thomasina. We'll do Dwight. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want marine life. Do this over here. We're gonna do a room because I need a workshop. I do need a workshop. We'll just put one in like so. So here we'll put this in like here. And
As little as possible at all times. Thank you.
a staff room. There. Done. All right. Yeah, they're literally just paying money to have nothing to do. I was gonna do this outside, but this is fine too. Okay. So here is my idea. Here, I'm gonna give them this just so they can have something to look at. That's what they're paying money to look at. In fact, here. Here's your information stand.
Unauthorized time travel is not permitted today, tomorrow, or yesterday.
And
Thank you.
give me money. Okay. All right, and then queue for tickets. Yeah, him. What are we missing? Science. And then I need someone in science. I want to send something. I just hold on, not that. Did it literally? It did. It wiped out all. I thought all this stuff would be discovered. Okay, fine. Okay, we're going to do something really simple. We're just going to do easiest things we can find.
Today, it's been reported that CEO Sophie Nova meant to lock herself in her office for a power nap, but unknowingly sent the entire facility to lockdown.
Jurassica.
It's been several days now, and employees
I have to hire based off of that name alone.
It's like some kind of fairy
Let's
tale.
do.
That's how little I care about it.
Try to make a little bit of money. We're going to have.
While feeling amazed, we appreciate the thought.
There we go. Yeah, I've got to be level 12 before I can get a second helicopter pad. Okay, so what I would like to do is have one side. What we're going to do is we're going to have 2 of each type of thing. Perfect. We're going to send that to inventory. It's going to take me a bit to get all the stuff in here because, hey, land. All right, let's go here. We're going to go back.
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
I'm actually making a profit. Oh, you know what we could do? We could have... Here's one for space. Here's one for history. Here's one for science. For fish.
Requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
And for botany. I don't think I did one for paranormal. All right, we're going to send that to inventory. So we've got 2 things and they're not quite the exact same thing, but I think it'll be fine. Let's come back over here. We're going to come over here. Let's do... Well, we don't have a choice. We're going to go over here. We'll do fish.
It's saying farewell
Probably
to
get some
the
clownfish.
expedition team. They may never come back.
So I need an aquarium. It's gonna be a small aquarium. We're just gonna, yeah, okay. 4x3. This is the smallest aquarium I can get. It's gonna be temperate, so all they're gonna need is like one of these. And it's gonna be something that's gonna eat flakes. Yeah, we're just gonna do boring tank. And we're going to... Actually, we'll move this over here.
Guests are reminded that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The ball.
Yeah, they're all like, oh, look, there's something over there. No, there's not. I also want poltergeist room. Oh, 3x2 is the smallest we can do. We'll do 4x2. Oh, we're just gonna make it as
Guest stop in the museum
boring as possible.
indefinitely.
Clownfish. Send it to inventory. I want a second one.
Expedition team are departing.
We're gonna come over here.
Always so glad.
Now we should have all of the science projects we do. What we don't have is we don't have metals and cogs. I'm gonna build something really simple. The spa point. I just gotta get metal. That's all.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Okay, let's go in, open the crate. Flying fish. Yeah, we'll just send it to inventory.
Tired of being tired? That old mattress bringing you down?
So let's go over here real quick. I don't have a janitor.
Then you need levy bed. Our patented 12-jet system keeps you suspended. in
Expeditions
cold
reduce
while you
happiness.
sleep
That's
without the need
fine.
for a physical mattress.
It's like
And you. That sounds beautiful. Okay. I need send you, and we're gonna do first aid kit.
May cause hypothermia, hearing impairment, and spinal calamity.
Okay, everyone's like, we want stands. I need to do a paranormal, apparently. So we can do 4 like that.
Attention, there may not be enough information stands. Guests are feeling bemused.
Okay, I want
Returning from underground.
the nether bin. Supernatural. Supernatural's back here. Supernatural over here. Haunted balloons, and where's my plushies? There we are. Plushies. Supernatural. Can we... Super. Create new. Oh, because... Okay, that's why I don't have that. Okay. I might end up just selling these then. I if I can't have... Well, I could go through and make one. I think what I might do is I might just go through and make it as a shell.
As well as to make a profit.
Okay. Let's go through box. Swap point. Start. You over here.
Guests are reminded that if you don't seem interested, you probably seem stupid.
And let's come over here.
Expedition complete. So, what's in the box?
We're gonna send it to inventory. Flying fish. Other one. All right. Dry climate. Okay, that is a thing. Temperature. Okay. Yeah, so they want to give me money. I'm fine.
Please consider donating yourself to the museum.
Here's information, whatever. I'll probably put something nearby.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2-point radio. Next
Okay,
week.
I need... Okay, this one... What is... Okay, I need another one like this anyway. No, we're just gonna do haggling to get it down.
Call in spectacular. Consider yourself warned. Yes, that time of year when my co-workers shamelessly demean themselves for any sponsor with a coin to spare in an aim to bring you the bread and circuses you so greedily desire. Win tickets to Cheesy Gobfest. Meet the Cheesy Goblin. And win a
Near any
lifetime
prehistory
supply
decoration.
of
Okay,
cheesy
fine. We gotta do a...
goblins.
I guess we gotta do a little bit of something.
Let's stop now.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition.
Free world map. What do I need to do to get this? Display 2 exhibits with a level 3 decoration. Fine. We'll do... There. That's what I wanted. Do I have a supernatural? Oh, maybe he's out on the thing. If they'll come back.
There's a crate on the helipad. Oh, and the expedition team have returned safely.
The only thing I wish about the sandbox is I wish you could have it where it's like,
Also good
that's great. Now let me just go and let me pick what I want from like a catalog and just pick it. I wish that was an option. Okay, I need over here. No, that's the key. All right, yeah, we can... Hold on. Train an expert in survival skills. Dang it. Okay, can we just go and get something else from space? Hold on, we're back. XP, fine.
stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
What was that? I need a training room. There can only be one. Hold on. There we go. I already forgot what I needed to get them trained in. Survival. Expert, you in survival. Yeah, we'll just... And we need a security guard. Yeah, without having thieves, I don't really care about the, surveillance. We just do need a few
When learning about alien life norms.
just to fulfill some needs. Let's...
Expedition complete. Fetch the crow.
There we are. Not what I wanted. I wanted something simple like this. I mean, I guess it would still work. Let's go rewards. Oh no, it's all it's got is astral anomalies. Okay, we can do this one. There's a space junk one that we can get there. That'll be fine. Let's do... Yeah, train an expert in survival skills. We're working on that. Unlock, yeah. I've already... You know what? We could do... What about over here? That's an obstruction. What's here? Yeah, let's do this one again.
Donations are always welcome and never returned.
It's probably gonna take me like an hour to get all this stuff up.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
So this one's interesting because it has to be in a dehumidified, it has to be in a dry climate. Perfect. So that's going to be another one. So I need one more that's well, I guess that's all gonna be preserved. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that to get to the plants, aren't I? Yeah, let's come over here. We'll do that again.
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
Oh, well, they got stuck in some tar. All right, where is my science guy? Did I still not get... Did I not hire my science? Science. So I can always do those for different science pieces. Here is another fossil.
Attention, the expedition team have returned. Good for them.
Yeah, basically. Okay, there's another... Once I can get up to level 12, I could get like a second helicopter pad.
There's just enough time for Sir Nigel Reviews. Our subject, today's show. In his latest episode...
Where is...
Charming listeners with boundless charisma.
It took you that long to go get to the training section?
2 parts dinner party. Its reputation as the finest
And
show
he's
on
not even
radio
in
is
what I need
no
him to be in.
small
Okay,
coincidence.
let's...
And something people really should say more often. No doubt we'll be tuning in tomorrow for what is sure to be
There.
another world-class broadcast. 5 golden Nigels out of a possible 5.
So what I was gonna have is I was gonna have this split up into different sections, and then this also split up into different sections, with the main difference being actually I take it back, because they really need to be side by side. Okay, we'll do it over here.
Not this again.
Because basically we can do like this. I'll have a door right there. And there is that one. Please tell me that that has, yeah, that one has the industrial spirits or industrial age spirits. There we go. Let's come over here. Oh, you're still... No, wait. It wasn't that one. It was this one.
The odd some prehistoric artifacts exist to this day. Don't be the reason that changes. The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Oh, did I? Yeah, here. Do that. We can also always get another scientist. This will be good for toilet terror. No, I don't think so. You know what? Nah. Can you really be a toilet terror if you don't have a bathroom? All right, because what we're going to do is I'm going to move this.
Staff are reminded
We have a dilemma.
with professionalism, as well as their hands.
Pick this up. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, we've got a spot point. That's great. I want another one. Okay, dilemma. Because we're still doing polls. Even if my Twitch integration is not working. Head smart. As the explorer makes their way over Cranial Crossing, they spot a flask on a ledge below. Do they stay focused or do they fetch the flask? And while that vote's going on, I'm going to come back in here because we're going to... Oh, I guess we can't. We're stuck on that.
Maintenance announcement.
So what we'll do is we'll just have...
Water.
This is going to be supernatural.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
Right here. Botany. Oops, no. Next. We'll have this one be science. While I'm doing that, Prehistory. Add zone. We have space. I feel like I'm missing one. Fish, marine life.
Holistics took roughly 20
Alright, hold
of the
on.
most
Let me
expensive
come over
ingredients in the
here.
market and said,
Not edit the
"Hey,
building. Go to the
this looks
dilemma. Stay focused. -4 expedition days.
many ingredients. It's bound to help you. The whole you, any way you want. It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant.
All right, we're gonna
It's a holistics lifestyle.
yeah, we're just gonna come back and do that again.
Returning guests are reminded that we're not friends. I just work here.
How many is that? That's 30. Oh, hold on. Okay, so if there are I want them to be like even spaces about. Although I probably should see what I've got first. Staff XP. That's because that was an obstruction.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration.
Okay, I want to go over here. This is another obstruction. Making a beeline over for the
I'm sure you'll need it.
there. This is like 0. Okay.
The expedition team are back.
All right. There are 6 spaces. Oh no, they got ill. And we're gonna start the expedition again. Unlock. Although this is the one I wanted. We're gonna come over here. Yeah, that's fine. First aid kit, we can at least remove that.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Yeah, this is why I don't like to have the gaming console in here.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
My poor staff, they need to go to the bathroom. I mean, I guess I could put in a bathroom. Here, we'll just do... Here's what we'll do. No, we'll do the big door right there. And then we're gonna put in here. Oh, we're gonna do a room. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do something completely stupid. No, that doesn't fit. Okay, we're gonna do this all the way back here.
used to be surrounded by dinosaur.
But can we do... You're not gonna let me do walls? Aquarium glass tent? But will you let me put a wall inside? No. Okay.
Guests who don't believe in aliens are asked to prepare themselves.
And there's the sinks. Okay, there is my bathroom. If they need to go, there are 5 stalls right back there. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to... Yeah, hot climate, humid climate. Oh, I'm gonna need a ton of these.
Museum has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that?
Okay, so if I have 6, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, so if I have 6 things and I can do up to, we can do up to 30. Make it 30 by 10. Now we're just going to do a simple here and okay, hold on. That's 30. We do 2.
Attention, don't touch that.
Okay. So you put that there and there. That one here and here. Okay. Okay, so that should be, if there's 30, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we're just gonna do for doors.
Team are back from the bone belt.
We're just gonna do a simple Door. And door. There we go. All my staff are gonna get sick. Now I want to make an identical building to that. But this one's gonna have... Can I do... Here, we'll do... $15 across.
The museum should provide an engaging experience, not an enraging experience.
And there.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
There, and this one here. All right, for those wondering what I'm doing, I am working right now. Well, let's go back and do this. I'm working on creating a place where we can do some experiments. I just need I need some space. Let's see. Then we're gonna do, I need doorways. But we're gonna do these like here so that they're a little bit closer.
Museum staff may not
And we'll
listen
do
to
a second
radio
one right
while
there.
working.
Why not?
It's above our pay grade. Apparently.
Okay. Let's do floor. We're gonna have for this. It is not liking me to come down here. Okay, so that is that we're gonna do for here.
Lately, I've been learning more and more about
I think that's
botany.
outside,
I've
maybe.
been enjoying myself so much that I stopped spraying those chemicals
Grass.
in my basement. I'm letting the mushrooms grow. I took my favorite, the largest one. I call him Charlie. down to the
Okay, we're
museum.
gonna do the perimeter placement on this.
But it's their loss.
Well, let's pick that. There. And that one. All right. We'll do... space. Let's see, what else do we have? We have... We'll do...
Questions. Yes, some dinosaur skeletons are mix and match.
Actually, hold on. No, we'll do this one. Snazzy red. No, we'll do snazzy blue. For the supernatural. Right there. What am I missing? Okay, send to inventory. How many of those things do I have now? Let's see. Be nice if I could get some cold plants. Let's see if we can't get some space. My science guy's gotta be...
Haven't seen me before.
Okay, I've only got one space guy. I want space. I want someone that either doesn't have a training slot or I can do something else with them. And then the idea is that we'll just be able to do this and watch what happens with like zones versus no zones. Literally all of the science people. Okay, I need marine
Announcement. You learn something
and
new
science.
every day. I don't, but you might.
We'll do this one for marine. Maybe. And then what do we want for science? We'll do high-tech floor. Yeah, we'll do this one instead for... Okay. Okay, so there are our 6 work zones. So we're going to add a zone.
Objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects.
This is going to be marine life. Add a zone. This one will be science. Add a zone. Purple. This one will be supernatural. Which is right here. We're gonna add a zone. That's perfect. That's going to be space. Hold on. Marine life. Science. This is supernatural. Supernatural. This one is space. All right, add zone.
Guests are reminded that your needs are
This is
important,
botany.
but they're not our top priority. Okay?
And next we have prehistory. Right there. All right. So we have all of these are marked. Let's go through.
Anyways, that's how the expert described the fungus I grew in the depths of my home. Now I may be biased.
See,
but I find it
because
hard to see
I'm
how
still
that's
waiting to
not
try to get someone who
scientifically
is
incorrect.
space with
I don't wanna
the
get into a whole thing.
training that I need.
Maybe I do.
Um,
After this.
That would be something to control, but I don't necessarily know how much that would influence it. Is anybody using the bathroom? No, I guess they must not need it enough. I mean, this guy thinks he does, but clearly not. I mean, he could just go over here. Let's look, see what we've got. Okay, so this I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna put it down here for now. We're gonna pick up there. Okay. Let's do zones here.
Guests are reminded that I don't know where things are.
There.
I am not a map.
I think the fact that they're all gonna need to go to the bathroom, and apparently they're all sick. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to have that. Might be the great equalizer. I still don't have anybody because I can't get anybody that's...
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Okay, so for Botany, we've got these that are hot. So let's go ahead. They need to be hot and humid. So let's come over here to temperature. And not freezer. Do I have the wall mister? That's what I wanted.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
Okay, so here we have... Oh, look at that. We got our first... Okay, there's 2 and 3. Okay. So we need to come over here. I want you to Botany
But we don't know what
and
it
you
is
to
yet.
also to Botany. Okay, these require dehumidifiers. Out of curiosity, are these gonna... Hold up. It's a hot and humid climate.
Announcement. The museum is not running.
Of course, because it's a jungle, so I don't need those. Okay, that means what I need is I need cold plants, and those are going to be... So this was the wrong one to pick for that. That's okay. We could just do... Okay, let's come over here. Okay, here is that fossil, and this fossil. We're gonna go to the work zone, and here, Chris Fiddle, Prehistory, and there. I guess I have 3 people for Prehistory.
Frequently asked questions. The museum cannot provide spaceship parking at this time.
Let's do this. Copy. So this way everyone gets the same.
Tired of being tired? Is that old mattress bringing you down?
Oh, this bed is so lumpy.
Then you need Levy Bed. Our patented 12-jet system keeps you suspended and cool while you sleep without the need for a physical mattress.
Oh, it's like sleeping on a cloud.
Levy Bed from Bungle Technologies.
Okay, now I'm not worried about right now is I'm not worried about
Spinal calamity.
I'm not worried about decorations. Oh, this one's already getting
It's unliving things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
this thing. Okay, Koo, Bobble. Yeah, that's another scientist. We're gonna have there and there. So I'm gonna come over here. Let's look at this. Supernatural for you. You get science. You also get science. You go to space. That's everyone.
Yes, feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor,
Finally.
I find it to be less superficial.
Okay. And then where is it? You are also space. And we're just gonna put these right here. Guys, no fair getting an advanced start of what
You are prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do
botanist.
with what we have. Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Where are you? I don't care. Pee on the plants. Jeez, it's not that difficult. Go take care. Go do your job. All right, I need... And I need another botanist. Oh, here's another science person. That'd be good. Okay, let's come over here for this. You are in botany, you are in science.
should go without saying, but here goes. No climbing on bones, fossils, or other prehistoric memorabilia.
All those can go away. Okay, for this, because these are actual fossils, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one section over here is going to be dry. So this section is going to be dry. This section is not.
Announcement. Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their museum experience.
I think I have everything. I wish it was actually I could do the cold stuff, but let's see if we can get something that's refrigerated from prehistory.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
Because this is going to be... Here's that, and there's that.
Harrison Wolf on two-point radio.
All right.
Who decides which plants are
I'm
the
thinking...
important plants? The experts, huh? Well,
I think the
just
chair's just
remember,
gonna have to
folks,
be
you can learn a lot of
bonus,
things from
whatever.
an expert.
Oh, I know what I want. The other thing that I would like to
What's important
have...
to you, or why? Sometimes a mushroom.
I would like
just
to get
matters.
I would like to get a spirit for paranormal. So I'll get I'll try to get 2 spirits, and then we'll call this and then we'll be able to let the experiment run here.
Guests struggling to find donation stands are asked to look harder. Or we could add more.
Okay, that opens that map. I think... Well, he says we got a ad going through in about 5 minutes. Ancient inventions. Where is... Yeah, I don't think that's dinosaur bones. Frosted finds. I really wanted like the frozen beehive. I don't know. I don't remember where that is. Because this has got mountain plants.
Restoration required.
Okay, we might not deal with that. I thought there was gonna be something cold over here. That's just XP. All right, let's go back up here. All right.
Team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
All right, which one should be... So this one, mortal seafood diet. Eats more than you expect, or at least increases food dispenser decay rate. Clownfish. Pool full. Funny for fish, entertaining view. Okay. I think we're going to stick this thing up here when the time comes. Let's go through. Let's at least make sure everything is good.
Thirsty for knowledge, not literally thirsty.
Then we will pause it. I'll set everything up and then we'll go.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
Of course, this might not work if... Okay, they just want to go. They need to go to the bathroom. Apparently, they don't want to use the bathroom that I set up for them. Probably feel like it's on the wrong side of the building or something. Hold on, what do I have? 4x5? Yeah, this is good enough. We just do this. Yeah, whatever. There's that, and this is only for staff, no guests. Because if they're all hanging out down here, they're not going to be over here.
If you're unable to find a donation stand, feel free to give
Watch, I'm just going to get Ghostbuster equipment now.
your money directly to me.
Here, we'll just... Right, because it's got, yeah, it's got industrial age spirit. Okay, that's all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep running that same thing. Because we're fixing to go for another ad break, but once we get back from the ad, I'm hoping we should be able to run our experiment.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Go ahead and speed it up.
The expedition team are back from the Netherworld. They're alive.
Of course she would be over there. Do we have another spirit, or do we have a spirit? Yes, gentlefolk. All right. We're gonna send him to inventory because I want to get a second one of him.
This one is for Charlie, the irrelevant mushroom, and all the unappreciated plants
So
out
it's
there.
his own
I
assignment.
see you. Botany, irrelevant mushrooms. Charles Brown shroom.
Supernatural. We have a... Spooky spirits. Team spies a towering house shrouded in shadow. Malevolent forces swirl within, but the door is open, so it's definitely an option. Pursue the spirits or no, thank you. We're gonna come back to this. I just set that as a poll.
Officially interesting.
Okay, so if I get,
Slimy specimen boasts
yeah, there we go.
vibrant brown
That gets me
coloring and
3.
really strong smell. They may be irrelevant, but they're an underdog, and they're the best friend a guy
That's
could have.
supernatural. So it gives me 3 supernatural, 3 prehistory. We have 2 science, 3 science. I've got 3 science. Got 1, 2, 3 botany. So yeah, 3 botany, 3 space, 3 supernatural, 3 science. Marine. Probably deal with getting, I need to get 2 more marine. Ahab bind.
Attention,
There.
insufficient donation status.
And I want
This may
one
lead to
more.
insufficient donations.
All right, welcome back. So we did have a dilemma. I think I put it down as a poll, and I don't think anybody, it might not have gone through. So we're gonna do it one more time. This is for spooky spirits. We're gonna have fears in the mind. You can soothe the spirits or no. So team spies a towering house shrouded in shadow. Malevolent forces swirl from within, but the door's open. So what do we want to do? All right, so we've got over here the marine life and
Electrical exhibits
marine life.
find what they find. Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending.
All right, to soothe, nether blessing and high morale. After copious amounts of reassurance, the restless souls turn out to be incredibly welcoming, giving your tea, cake, and a blessing. Okay, I need a poltergeist room. We're gonna do it as a 3x3 right there. Oh, cool. I think it unlocks everything. So we have that. We'll at least do industrial age because I think both of these are going to be industrial age. That's an obstruction, but that's as far as I can go without having to go, without trying to get the key.
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
I think I'm not going to decorate it just because I'm going to put that there. Just because then that way they're both equal.
Expert needed to restore exhibit.
Duplicate that and we'll just put that.
Expedition team are back from the netherworld. They're alive.
Or put that right there. Please be a ghost. Please be a ghost.
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
And ghost dust right there. Yeah. Have a little bit of a sneak peek on there. This is the last one I want.
They may never come back.
I probably should have done like Momento Mile because that one would have been. I could have still done a big square.
Team returning from netherworld.
All right. Please be a ghost. I don't need a first aid kit. We're just going to do XP. Go.
Required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
We will put this guy in here.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure.
Wants a lodge TV. Okay, well maybe we could at least entertain. There.
If you love milk-made milkshakes, then you'll lap up the
There we go. Okay, we're gonna send that to inventory.
milk range.
All right, we are ready for our.
Taste buds purring for more. Single cream.
Can we?
Double cream. Half cream.
Okay, I don't think we can close the museum.
Cream.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this real quick. Now this one we're gonna do. One goes here, so it's still humid, but it is not going to get any attention. This one is going to come over here. It's going to be in the moist air, and it is going to be yeah, so it's going to be in the moist air and it's not getting attention. So we can take this, we're going to move this one in the center. Over here, we're going to take one of these and move it here. I'm just going to leave this here. We'll take the anomaly and move it up here. we're going to take one of these. We'll take the TV, or not TV, the phone, put it right there. So we'll put the doll right there. And come over here with this guy. Come over here. Now, he wants an antique basin. They get, I'm going to rule that they get one item. And he wants the antique basin. That's the minimum that I can do to get him happy. I'm just going to search for it. Basin. He gets one item. She. Whatever. Now this, we have one of these is going to go just right here. And this one has the flying fish. We're going to pick it up and it's going to go right there. But I believe the fish just got returned to my inventory, so now he's there. All right. So this is the experiment that we're going to run. When I hit play, I have each of these rooms. So this is to see what happens and the value of a work zone and a not work zone. So I have the prehistory right here. I have botany, space, paranormal, science, and marine life. Each has a tank. We're going to, actually, we're going to remove one each of those. So they only have one feeder in there. Each one of the bottom is a separate work zone. So right here we have a work zone of managed zones. We have botany, space, supernatural, science, marine life, and prehistory. Each zone has 3 experts. So I have 3. Did I not get my third science? Space? Whatever. They have one thing to deal with if they can't deal with that. Okay. I'll keep my eye out. Well, no, we're just going to deal with it. You know what? I want to make things fair. So they're just going to get 2. We're going to make another work zone. That's 2. You. And who's my third one? Experts only. You're fine. You. Unassigned. No. They do need to be assigned to that. I have to add a zone. And we're just going to put them right here. Assign staff. All right. So them. Zone 13. Okay. I wish you could pick the colors. Science. And science. You're now zone 13. Botany. You're now zone 12, I mean. Marine, you leave. And then prehistory. There. Okay. So I should have one each down here, because whatever. All right. So that means they're going to have 2. Now, these all have work zones. These do not. So this one has, this is a prehistory honeybee. This is a fossil. I know it's at 71%, but it's going to actually have, it's going to have 2 people that are going to be able to cycle around and help this. We're going to just move that to inventory. This one has 4 humidifiers. This one has no humidifiers, and it is going to be affected because it wants a dry climate. We're in a humid environment. These want hot and humid, but it is hot and humid here. So this is going to be my experiment with the temperature and humidity, or lack of humidity. This one is not going to get any attention. This one is going to be in a room with 2 botanists. Now down here, same thing. 2 scientists down here, no scientists up here. 2 supernatural experts here, no one up here. We have the haunted doll and the faulty phone. There is a poltergeist room in each one. They were allowed 1 item. This one wanted the TV. This one wanted the basin. So they got 1 item, and that's just to make them happy. Over here, we have the Spa Point 1 because it was the cheapest thing to make. I have 1 and 1. And in fact, you know what? We're going to swap these out because this one is a little bit less and this one's a little bit more. So we're going to give that one a fighting chance. And then I have 2 fish. I probably should have gotten an item as well, but that would have involved having to really dig stuff down. So this is, we have a clownfish over here. The clownfish is a pool full, funny for a fish anyway, entertaining to view. It does have the mortal trait. It is not sushi, so it does have the mortal trait. And then the flying fish also has the mortal trait, and it's seafood, so it eats more, which is one reason why I picked it over here, is because I figured that would help it go a little bit faster. Ideally, if I was really doing a full control, I would want these to be identical. But I think I would be here all night trying to get exactly identical 2 of everything. In here, this one we have, again, they wanted the antique basin. They're a philosopher. Hate sharing a room with a plebeian. Okay, well, you're not sharing a room anyway. And then this one, they wanted a lodge TV, and they don't want a chimney sweep. They're a doctor. Okay. So that is, for all intents and purposes, this is our controlled study to look at, again, the value of work zones. And we'll see how well. I have no janitors that have fire. I will get 1 janitor that has fire. But we're going to make it a little interesting. Yeah, you, Zone 12, you, Zone 12, you there. Okay. So that janitor that has the fire training is not assigned to anything, but they are also the only janitor for the entire thing. Now, I don't have a lot of trash here, so that might not be an issue, but we'll see. All right. Sorry, trying to get it just perfect. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to hit play. I'm not upgrading any items. And then we will fast forward. And we will just watch and see. So this one is already starting to have some issues because it's not in a dry environment. And this is on the fast speed.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
And of course, people want to donate money, and I think
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
I only have this one. I could just go right over here.
Attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence.
All right. So if anybody wants to make any predictions in chat, which one is going to go first? Or what will happen?
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
Blooming Buffoon is dying. Check the requirements. Yeah. Well, we knew that was going to happen.
Currently on
Fire.
They told me this wouldn't
That didn't take long. Oh, good. Maybe the fire will make the people leave. So is he
It's important
putting the
that
fire
spirits
out?
in their poltergeist rooms.
He's putting the fire
They
out.
are. Announcement.
Okay.
Exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
And the gentlefolk is loose. And the plant died.
Could the roaming spirit please return to its poltergeist room? It's worth a try. Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Yeah, hold on. We're going to...
Botany exhibit has died. I knew we were forgetting something.
There. That should take care of the people.
Announcement. Guests should wait patiently while we remember to open a ticket booth. Thank you.
We'll give it a few minutes.
Attention, spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
And I'm still turning a profit.
There's a spirit loose in the museum. Plan your visit accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the spirit. I'm guessing this path.
Waiting to enter. Don't we need a ticket booth?
It'd be really cool if the staff could like utilize the Ghostbuster equipment to capture.
Botany exhibit has expired. I hope it wasn't.
We have a fire again. Okay. Dude, let it go.
Dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
There we go.
Restoration required on exhibit.
So that expired. This guy. Okay. Apparently needs a little bit of help.
Guests should buy a ticket at a ticket booth.
We're just going to remove his food.
I'm sure they would. Botany exhibits are living things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
See how this one's doing. Yeah, we're down to 32%, 1%,
Spirit exhibit has broken out.
95.
Find me when it's safe again. Attention, don't water dead plants. They're dead. Thank you.
Like I had it perfectly adjusted and then I touched the screen.
Announcement.
Okay, so it looks like the flying fish is starting to have issues because I took away all of his food.
Attention, spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
And drastically going down very fast.
Fish exhibits are low on health. Everyone can tell.
Yeah, there's a queue for tickets because I didn't want people coming in.
The museum is on fire. Not again.
Where is it on fire? Fish is dying.
Guests should buy a ticket at a ticket booth.
Yeah, so he's at 0 food and he's slowly going down.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shame.
And he's dosed.
Fish exhibit has swum its last length. There's plenty more where that came from. Spirits are
Okay, if there are people over here, these people are over here, they're waiting to try to get in.
paying guests are waiting to enter.
Okay, so I think that pretty much shows what happens. Let's see if this one... See if anything happens when this hits 0.
Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
What is... Restore the item to regularly grubbiness.
Announcement. A botany exhibit has died. I knew we were forgetting.
Grubbiness. Okay. So this is what happens to each exhibit. The only thing that I could have added would be
Someone find me when it's safe again.
like an artifact here in the marine life. So let's look really quickly. Let's start here.
Fish exhibit
Actually, let's start with the fish. We'll start with the fish.
literally too late.
So here, clownfish, still alive.
Announcement. Guests should wait patiently while we remember to open.
He is, I mean, he doesn't have his little thing because he wanted a second clownfish. But he is 100%.
Unhappy. Don't
Now up here, this fish is dead. He is no more.
A fish exhibit is no longer with us. Well, it's still there, actually.
That was morbid what she just said.
Botany exhibit has expired. I hope it wasn't a good one.
Yeah, and it probably, you're right, and it probably does provide a debuff. So this is not something that,
Guests should buy a
well, I mean, think about it. When you go to like a pet store and they have like dead fish. Okay, so here we have the spot point. 89%, still doing pretty well.
that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms. But that doesn't mean they
Over here, this one, now this one I did have to kind of,
Attention. There's a spirit loose in the museum.
I did kind of have to make some adjustments because I hired one fire janitor, and where was he on all the other fire things? Because he was on the ball.
But some of ours are right on the edge.
So over here, we have
Paying guests
the doll.
waiting to enter.
76%, not bad.
Need a ticket booth.
That's faring pretty well. Here, it looks like she did escape once.
Don't water dead plants.
No entertainment, despite the fact that she's got the TVs she wanted. This one, let's see, also escaped once
Fish exhibits need
and is actually entertained. Let's...
too late.
No special thanks for y'all. And then here, this one is needing... It's down... This one is making my nose itch. Very dusty. And needs to be cleaned. Now, if I brought this down here. Then one of my paranormal guys would come in here and they would instantly start cleaning it up. So here we have our space exhibit.
Hi, I'm
So
Hayley Von
pretty
Traub,
decent.
and this is
Here's the
Digging
anomaly that
Deeper,
we had
the
up
show
here.
about aliens,
Very
science,
dusty.
archaeology,
Yeah, that hit down to
even
0.
anomalies. Let's kick things
And
off
then
with a
we
question
have our
from
Botany.
Christian Nominomsky,
Plant
who
died.
asks, do stone carvings depicting humans
And we
carnivorous
have down
dinosaurs
here, this one's
cohabiting in
still alive.
caves suggest that these dinos were actually
One thing I
house
would like to
rather than
do
terrifying
is to
predators?
compare like the cold and
To
actually
answer your
have it where
question,
it's in an
Christian,
adverse
here's
temperature,
Professor
but that
Hamish
would have
Kelly
taken
from Pebberly
another
Frog Sanctuary.
2 hours to get to that point. Okay, so here we have this one. I'm not too noticeable about anything on that, but I don't also have another preserved history. So here,
Enduring
fossil,
Hamish, Professor.
just fine.
Thanks for your valuable insights.
Up here,
Time for a tune.
he's in a dry climate. Yeah, the free spirit just got out again. But it's down to 0, so it just needs to be restored. This one is not in the dry climate, and it also needs to be restored. So let's see real quick. If we take this and we put it here,
Spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
and let's go ahead and grab this one and put that here.
Botany exhibit has expired. I hope it wasn't a good one.
Yeah. Those are good. Did you say the botany exhibit expired again?
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms.
Where is... Oh, there they are. Yeah, so this one's already escaped twice.
Announcement.
And I believe the third time it's gone.
To open a ticket booth. Thank you. Attention.
So especially for the poltergeist rooms, that really shows that you really need to be on top of it. With making sure that the room is fine, that they're good for entertainment and immersion.
It's still there, actually. Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's
So yeah, that was I think that was a pretty cool experiment.
paying guests are waiting to enter. Don't we need a ticket booth?
And then this is the little work zone that I had, because we're gonna manage zone. We're just gonna delete that one.
Low on health. Everyone
Okay.
can tell.
So yeah, that was pretty cool, I think.
Don't water dead plants. They're dead. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's a queue for tickets because we don't.
A fish exhibit is no longer with us. Well, it's still there, actually.
There.
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy.
All right. So with that, I'm gonna call an end to the stream. I'm hoping the integration will get fixed.
Were immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Because that was an issue that we had. I don't know. I may, if that's the case, I may need to start a new save
Attention.
or
There's a
go to a different museum.
Plan your visit accordingly.
Because some of my museums on the stream are not self-sufficient without donation drives, which are reliant on the Twitch stream.
I knew we were forgetting something.
Call me crazy. But But yeah, so this was just kind of a good reference to see kind of what happens, and especially with which ones do you really need to have. So like prehistory, if you don't have it, you're not going to lose the exhibit. Versus like botany. Okay, the noise is annoying me right now.
Fish exhibits need attention before it's literally too late.
We'll bring this down here. Yeah, but it kind of shows you like the botany you definitely need to stay on top of. The poltergeist rooms you need to stay on top of. Science, we knew that was the case, and the fish would need to be as well. Yeah, eventually I would probably just have to redo it, and like Wailon Lodge, I might have to go through and like do a whole bunch of firing. But anyway, that's gonna bring it an end for tonight. I am going to be streaming schedule 1 on Friday night. I'm going to be streaming Hotel Architect. I'm wanting to do the sandbox with the St. Anton map, which is the one map that I have not. Okay, I've played it, I've recorded it, but I haven't shown it on the channel yet because I've done Gothenburg, Santorini, and Paris. And I might even try to spend some time and go back and try to recreate some of the hotels that I made before. When I had my other computer, when I was using my laptop, my computer did not, it couldn't record it very well because it couldn't run the game and OBS very well. So it like skipped probably like almost every other frame was gone. And I dropped so many frames that I couldn't do anything with it. And I had like 12 hours of recording. So that's why my very first video is actually it's 4 time lapses. I made 4 different hotels in Gothenburg, and I just did it all in time lapse, because if you do it in time lapse, a frame or 2 or 20 isn't going to really make a huge difference. So anyway, let me go look for someone to raid, and hope everyone had a fantastic World Otter Day. Let's go see who is up.
Fish exhibits are low on health. Everyone can tell.
Ooh, we'll do I Am Zam.
Attention.
They're doing the blueprints.
They're dead. Thank you.
Or do I want to do? Hold on, let's. Yeah, no, we'll do I Am Zam. He's pretty cool. All right, so have a great evening, and I will see y'all Friday.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Okay, it says he's playing blueprints, but I think he's starting up or something.
Attention, spirit exhibits are in low spirits. Announcement. A botany exhibit has died. I knew we were forgetting something. fish exhibit is no longer with us. Well, it's still there, actually.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain. Swirling currents, full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders, flip and swim. Moonlight chokes on every whim.